So hi everyone. Today's agenda is first we're gonna have you all fill out this form, and that'll just tell us like how much experience you have with like with technical questions and such, so that when we go into breakout rooms and just like meet other people um, and have them help us, it'll be helpful for that. And then we're gonna practice like writing a short elevator pitch, which is someone asked in the chat and Monica gave a great answer. It's just like a 1 minute kind of speech that gives an idea of like who you are, like what your experience is, and like what you're looking for in a job when you're talking to recruiters and when you're networking. And then we're going to go into breakout rooms to just practice that elevator pitching part of it, and to also just like get to know other people that are in the Zoom. And and then we might get to practicing LeetCode, which is just like coding problems. So and then after that, we'll have some upcoming events that we'll show you all, and then and then we will leave. So I hope you all filled out this form. Please raise your hand if you haven't filled out the form yet. Okay, so it seems like everyone's done it. Perfect. So yeah, we'll get started with the elevator pitch part. And what an elevator pitch is it so we're gonna take the next 5 to 10 minutes to quickly like create like a bullet point, about 1 minute, like half a page paragraph elevator pitch about yourself. So just like pull up a Google Doc or your notes app and then start like writing that. And some things that you might want to include are your name, your year, your major, um, any projects, technical projects that you've worked on in classes or outside of classes. You can also, um, it'd be nice to talk about the programming languages that you used and other software and hardware tools that you used, any work or leadership experience that you have, and also what you're interested, like what you're looking for when you're networking. So are you looking for an internship? Are you looking for research opportunities? And are you interested in certain technical topics? So I'll just give you all about um, like 5 to 10 minutes to kind of bullet point this out for yourself. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat or unmute yourself. And please raise your hand when you feel like you finished.
Rithika, so is this something that should be a little bit different for like each company that you talk to, depending on like what they do?
Yeah.
And how do you like include that, but also still kind of keep like a format for yourself? So
I do think it's pretty standard to like include all of the stuff that you've worked on and like the technical skills that you have, because like your experience is usually going to be like important for any company that you apply to. I would honestly say for like different companies, like if you're focusing on like defense companies, you'd want to like talk about maybe like cybersecurity and like any interest that you have with like in that area, like more, just like place more of an emphasis on it. But I would say that like right now the goal is to have like a very standard elevator pitch that's like kind of a starting point, and just like lets um, recruiters and like people that you're networking in get to know you better professionally.
Also, if you guys have like specific questions, feel free to like privately message Brithika or me and we can answer those. Okay, so Allison just said in the chat that it might be helpful for people to hear an example. So I thought that I could just go ahead and do that, and then you guys can like take inspiration from it or just like understand how to format it a little better. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm talking to a recruiter. Hi everyone, or not everyone. Hi, my name is Monica Valare, and I'm a third-year computer science student at UCLA. And for the past few years, I've interned at a few different software companies or tech companies doing software engineering. This past year, I worked at a company called App11, and I did full stack development for them, working mostly in JavaScript, doing specifically Node and React. And before that, I also worked at a company called Stream, and they do real-time data movement to the cloud. So I was working more on back end at that company. But overall, they were both great experiences and taught me a lot about software engineering. And then other than that, I'm also a part of Bruin Entrepreneurs at UCLA, which is UCLA's premier entrepreneurship organization. And we kind of host different events and initiatives to get students involved in the startup scene. And yeah, in terms of projects I've worked on, one thing I wanted to highlight was this project called Run Buddies, where we basically created an app that allows two people to race each other in real time on an app and see their location kind of like virtually, so they don't have to physically be together. And that is my elevator pitch.
Oh my God. Okay, yes. Monica is amazing. I agree with that 150,000%.
Also,
But no one is trash.
huh?
No one is. Did you see the chat? Please don't feel like trash. Just okay. We're just.
Oh my gosh! Wait.
We're
Also,
just older.
kind of like exaggerated a little. So the Run Buddies thing is not completely done even at it, but I just wanted to throw in like I just wanted to throw in like a project thing, because usually I actually like for my elevator pitch I don't usually say a project because I feel like my work experience is more relevant, but like I just wanted to put that in case any of you guys would rather talk about your project experience more. Also, like I feel like that was kind of long, so feel free to like make it shorter than that.
Yeah, and definitely like you can have it include like mostly stuff that you're interested in that you don't have experience in, but you want. Also, we're just laughing at Jackie in the chat because she was just creating annotations on the screen. So that was her. But I think we might head into breakout rooms now. If anything, like take it as a chance to like introduce yourself to other people and like get to know them. So like please don't stress too hard. We're all like very understanding and non-judgmental, and like and everything will be fine. It might be scary, but it'll be fine.